baby, le llegaste. El negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya. Ustedes saben ya.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Kwang Young Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's the first pitch. Ian Happ is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get high.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Next, here is Chris Bryant as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And that misses, ball 1. The average to start things out at .324. 17 home runs and 32 driven in. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Davies will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. No one on with one down. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Davies has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here's another 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Howe able to track it down for the third out. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Hit in the air out to right. Thomas has it for route number one. In now is Nico Horner. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 6, Jake.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Bullet back up the middle. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. DeYoung ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
Lane Thomas now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
batting ninth, the pitcher.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Kwang-Young Kim. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Cards lead it 2-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First offering.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now the pitcher, Zach Davies. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped up. DeYoung has a play. And that's the third out. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
The Cardinals. The
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Now back, center fielder, Harrison.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Marisnik is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he scurries back to first base safely.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And now the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. the 1-0.
No, that's down.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ground ball left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swing and a line drive. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The first baseman, number 44.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bryant leads off second with one gone in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line hard to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, Nico Horner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. Tripled and later scored first time around.
Tyler.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. O'Neill, a Canadian native. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. Hit to 3rd. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lane.
Next to hit is Lane Thomas. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's got it. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far.
The right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jake Marisnick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. O'Neill is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Matt Carpenter
13.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carpenter.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Baez to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there.
Now
the inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Nolan Arenado. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call.
Wainwright.
So in now for Chicago, Zach Davies. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knob.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Called strike 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next to dig in, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to bottom of.
Leading up for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Liner towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again, 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch of the AB now. Tyler O'Neill is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Jock Peterson.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 24, Jock Peterson.
And the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Nico Horner. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So stepping in is Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yadier.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Marisnick. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now the right fielder.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Justin Williams is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 26.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Redbird. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Number 65. Giovanni Gallegos.
From the stretch, Jake Marisnick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat,
Digging in next, Javier Baez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Brandon.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A little low. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the 1st out.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
At the plate now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Workman, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1. Bader stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Just hung in there on that one.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
first delivery to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
Hey! Go, 21.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Brian Hayes is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 2. Second.
Next, it'll be Ildemaro Vargas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ildemaro Vargas.
First pitch on its way. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. He's set. The 0-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
And now here is Jake Marisnick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the 0-1. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. The 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And they will get to force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kwang Young Kim takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Zach Davies pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.